So this is a horrible angle because my car doesn't really set up for this, but I decided to try to do a little of a car vlog here. I'm on my way to the grocery store, just got off work, and I wanted to talk about books in general. So not really books, but so I wanted to talk about BookTube and creating videos and feeling burnt out after 4 months because you're an idiot, which is what I am basically. So I started BookTube, I guess, back in January or February, because I was excited to find some people that enjoyed books to talk to, because I didn't have that many of those in my life. Nobody that I really spend time with on a normal basis actually ever likes books. So I was enjoying getting to know people, but I don't know if I was putting too much pressure on myself or if I was, I don't know, I wasn't getting bored. It's just I didn't have any new ideas, and I feel like all my ideas were stupid and they'd already been done. And I was trying really hard not to go into like a bout of depression, because I spent so much time in one, before this year. For about 5 years I was in a deep depression and didn't feel like reading or anything. And so it was hard for me to think about, turn my blinker on, going back into that. So I'm really proud of myself, because even though for the last few weeks I wasn't videoing or editing or uploading, I was reading. And the whole point, is to read, right? So at least there's that. I still managed in the last month, even though I was in a bit of a personal slump. I wasn't even actually in a book slump at all, because I read 12 books. And a year ago, I wouldn't have read any books because I just wasn't in the mood. And the fact that I still managed to read 12 books when feeling like I was in a weird personal slump says a lot. It says a lot about that books have now made me feel better. How do people do this? I feel like hopefully people just think that I'm talking to someone on the phone, because it's really quite awkward. And it's really very bright. I need my sunglasses. It's so bright out here. So anyway, have you ever really been in a video slump? Because of course this is the first time I've ever done any kind of videos, so I don't know what a video slump really even looks like, if that's what I went through, or if I just needed to back off, if I was expecting too much of myself, I think at first I thought that the world would end if I didn't follow my schedule, my Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But then again, I thought, would anyone even notice if I didn't put out a video, and what does it even matter? And all my videos are just the same thing over and over, and it was getting stale, I guess. And how do you get stale after 3 months of being on BookTube? My God, that's ridiculous, right? I don't know. But I am definitely looking forward to videoing a little bit, either today or tomorrow. Hopefully today, because I need to do my emoji-a-thon TBR. And that needs to go up soon, so I need to video that either today or tomorrow. And then I need to video my May wrap up, and I need to figure out if I want to start doing like a every 5 books. I want to kind of start to have like a little mini, whoa, gosh, these squirrels are so, they just want to kill themselves. They're suicidal. I didn't hit a squirrel, just so you know. A squirrel almost ran out into the road, but decided to turn around at the last minute, so I didn't hit him. But anyway, so what was I saying? A squirrel made me lose my train of thought. So anyway, so I'm excited. I need a video. Something about doing every 5 books, do like a mini review video, because I don't really have a lot to say about a lot of books to make a whole review video on them. And even though I really love books, I feel like I'm not a good reviewer because I live in the moment with books and I don't really stop to think about what kind of literary book this is and if it has diversity and if it is problematic. I don't think about those things when I read. I read for pure enjoyment and pure enjoyment only. And so when I read a book, it's just, do I like it? And a lot of times it's yes, because it's really hard for me to find a book that I don't like. We are at a stoplight. So, I don't know. How do people find things to say? So, one thing I will say is I had felt like I was buying way too many books and not reading them, but then I decided that because Julie over at Pages and Pens does this like book haul revisit, that I was going to record some of those. So I started watching some. I have 4 book hauls on my channel, and you know, when you think back and it's like 4 months, it's not really that bad, but and I was actually pleasantly surprised at how well I've been doing on reading the books that I was hauling. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and start recording some of those soon, and I want to do a couple of tags that I think are really fun, and I don't know, just get back into it. But I think maybe I'll just start posting twice a week, and or not even have a schedule, just kind of do it when I feel like it, because it's trying to keep myself to the schedule when I have a full-time job that I work about 50 hours a week, and I have college. You know, I'm 34 years old, so my college is online. I'm just trying to finish. I don't think that I really have enough time, and that's not an excuse, but I'm putting too much pressure on myself to have the time, and I need to give myself a break once in a while, because it's not always YouTube is just a fun hobby. It's not a career, at least not for me, and I don't think I would want it to be, really, because I do enjoy working and I enjoy getting a regular paycheck and everything, but I don't know. It's a hobby, and I want to keep it as a hobby, because as soon as I start to make it something that is like a career, something that I have to do, I'm not going to want to do it anymore. And that's a tragic thing about it, right? It's like you find something that you love, but then as soon as what you love becomes a job or becomes something you have to do, it's not so much fun anymore, and then you start to lose interest in it. I mean, I've done the same thing before. Like, I enjoy baking, and so I decided to start baking cupcakes for, you know, extra money on the side. But then as soon as like someone would order cupcakes for me and I would have to make them, I wouldn't want to, you know. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just in a personal slump that didn't actually relate to a book slump this time, which is good, because book slumps suck. And I've been reading some great books this month. Whether they were actually great or I just liked them in the moment, I don't know. So maybe I'm not really a good booktuber. Maybe I just need to not make booktube videos. I don't know. Who knows? So many lights to get to the damn grocery store from work, I swear. Irving, Texas is ridiculous with the afternoon traffic. Also, I've been like really hard on myself on my camera. So I have a Canon, or not a Canon, I'm sorry. I have a Nikon D3200, and it's not any kind of vlogging camera, right? So it's like a beginner's DSLR. It doesn't have any viewfinder flip around or anything like that. So when I video on my tripod, I cannot see myself. I don't know if I'm in focus. I don't know if I'm in frame correctly. I don't know if it's quit recording. There's a lot of times when I've recorded a whole video and realized afterward that it only took the first 2 minutes of like 30 minutes worth of filming. And that sucks really bad. And that when there was one time it did it 3 or 4 times in a row, and I swear to God I wanted to throw it. So right now I'm filming on my iPhone, and it's really good quality, it looks like, from what I can see. And I can see myself. and I can see that I'm in focus, or like right now I can see that my mouth is completely not in frame. Oh, here we go. But I'm driving, and like I'm not gonna worry about what I look like while I'm driving. It's more about safety, right? So I think I might try, because I do have a selfie stick that someone gave me that I've actually never used in public. I think I played with it when somebody gave it to me for Christmas, and then I never used it again. So I may take the top part off that has the thing, you know, for your phone, and just hook that up to my tripod, and maybe try to film a few videos with my iPhone and see how that goes. Maybe that'll be a little bit easier and not have to worry about like charging the battery and making sure it can fit on the memory card and all that stupid crap that I hate about filming. And then now I can actually see if I quit filming. That would be nice. I mean, this is a front-facing camera. It's pretty, I mean, that's pretty dang good. That's pretty dang good. I am surprised. I think it gets better quality in my damn camera. So maybe I should just spend money on getting some lights so that I can actually film at night and not have to have, because I think that's my biggest hurdle on BookTube is lighting, because I don't have great lighting in my house, because it's almost like a road type apartment, to where, you know, it's long and skinny and the windows are just at the very end of the house. So in the middle of the house I get no natural light, and the only natural light I get is in my bedroom. And once the sun goes down, I don't get good enough light to film videos. And so I have to try to hurry and get the light. And I work a lot, and I don't have a lot of daylight sometimes. And it's really frustrating sometimes. How many times can I say sometimes? Who knows? All of you Texans out there, are you hating how hot and humid it's been lately? Because I freaking hate it so much. And like, can you even tell I'm moving? Okay, you can a little bit, I think. Now that I look down, I can see like a stop sign go through or whatever. But yeah, that's really, you know, all I wanted to talk about was that I'm coming back. I'm going to start filming. Maybe I will spend a little money and get a ring light that I can set up my iPhone in the middle, or a camera in the middle, so that I can actually sit down and film where I want to in my house and when I want to. Maybe that will help me get out of this weird slump I've been in. I don't know. We'll see. I love the BookTube community, though. I love all of the friends that I've made, and all of the people that watch my videos, and all the people that I watch their videos. And they may not even know I exist, you know. I'm just another comment on their thread. But just seeing their opinions on books and everything, you know. Like, for instance, Christine over at Paul and Banana Books, she doesn't know who the heck I am. She's never responded to any of my comments, and that's okay, because she's got a lot of people that follow her. But I love watching her book talks, and like Samantha over on Thoughts on Tomes. She has actually responded to a couple of my comments, but I'm not Adam or Eve from her. I mean, she's just, it's somebody that's watching her videos, and she enjoys that about me, but she doesn't really know who I am. That's fine. I love the way she does her reviews. I like how she has a spoiler-free review, and then she also uploads like a spoilery review with either like a rant or a gush or whatever. I really enjoyed that. Also, Top 5 Wednesday, I hate to say it, but they haven't had really good topics to get me to want to film anything this week. So, yeah, whatever, you know. I'm almost there. It's so hot. I hate this weather so much. I'm ready for winter. Winter is coming. I loved the first Game of Thrones books, guys. It was so good. I am trying to get a hold of the second one. I just need to go sign up for my library so I can use the Overdrive app. I just have not had time to go to the library when they're open to sign up. So I'm going to do that because I enjoy listening to those on audiobook. It helps take away how big they are. You know, Roy Dietrich, or whatever the hell his name is, he's such a good narrator. Wow, there's actually some spots at the store. Whoop, whoop. Ooh, and right next to the cart return. That's awesome. So, yeah. That's all I have for you today. I didn't do my intro, and I probably won't have my music and all that. This is just going to be a fun little vloggy type video. And I'm at the grocery store. See, can you see him over here at Kroger? So I'm going to get some groceries and I'm going to try to go home and film some videos. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.